What up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm sorry I had to do another retake on this video because I was really having trouble looking for the note breakdown for this fragrance, because I made a first video, but it was just like, I'm not just gonna compare it to two fragrances and just leave it as is. It's just not, you know. So I was like, okay, well, I'm actually really gonna go into the note breakdown. I don't care if I have to find it or if it takes me hours. So that's what I did, and it was stupid me. It was right there in their website. It was like really in fine print, like really in the bottom, and I'll put it up and I'll put it on the left hand side. So I found it, and before I get into the note breakdown, I bought it around, I think, like 10 o'clock when the mall opened. And when I sprayed it in the mall, I really got, and like not only today, but the other day, I think last week when I went to Express as well, I really did get like a La Nuit d'Homme, YSL La Nuit d'Homme, or like that YSL L'Homme kind of vibe from this fragrance. But you know, I didn't spray it on my skin. So with that said, I just took it home. I didn't even think nothing of it. And but when I was at the store, they have a series of these fragrances. It's from 1 to 5, and there's actually, when I went to the reviews and I talked to the manager, she was a very beautiful young girl that worked there, and she actually helped me out, and she was like, 1, 2, and 3 are the best ones that we have. And I think 4, there's 4 that's really good. The other ones are very mediocre. It's not even worth getting. So I'll definitely try to get 2 more by the end of this weekend, and so I can complete this whole line of reviews on Express, because I ventured off of Zara, because Zara is just like, okay, I did enough with Zara fragrances, unless if there is something groundbreaking or something comes up, because I'm at least there probably like once or twice a week, at least once a week, you know, at the mall. You know, I always stop by either for lunch or just to kill time. You know, if you get bored at the house, that's what I do. So I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So anyway, so with that said, and I let her smell this, and she was like, yeah, initially, she hands down picks this one too as well. And I fell in love with it, you know. So with that said, you know, I took it home. I took a shower, did my whole thing, got out. So today was my day off. I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna test this thing out, so I can bring you a great video. So I tried it on. It has decent performance. It gave me about like 3 hours projection. I stayed home all day. I just went out like earlier, and it was kind of cool outside, so it really and I really feel this is like a more of an evening kind of scent. I mean, you can wear it in the office if you want. It's very safe, it's very playful, but it's an evening, not something you want to go clubbing or do something crazy, but something definitely a date fragrance, something in the evening, somewhere along the lines of evening time, you know, more cooler and whatever. So the note breakdown is the top notes are like, you get like a basil, mandarin, which it does smell citrusy in the beginning, but literally just for like not even 30 seconds, honestly. And then when it's like dries down, cools down, the mid notes, you get geranium, eucalyptus, and heliotrope. And then the base notes, it just goes straight to the base notes as well. Like, it has sandalwood, vanilla, and black amber. But like, honest to God, like if I had to compare 2 fragrances in this, and this is what happened. So I was thinking it was gonna be you know, the YSL L'Homme kind of vibe all the way, but no, as soon as I put it on my skin, it was totally different than when I put it on paper. It really just gave me a blast of, like, you know, it surprised me with floral and just powdery notes, you know. It really kind of reminded me of the Prada Luna Rossa Black, with that, you know, between the black and the Luna Rossa Sports, sports one, but I'm talking about the powderiness of it, and it has similar vibes. So I would compare, you know how Fragrantica compares fragrances to other fragrances. I wouldn't say like, I would say like it has vibes of Prada Luna Rosa Black mixed with a little bit of YSL L'Homme in a way, and it's a very gorgeous scent. There's no videos out there. And it's really hard. I mean, like, they had, if you want to get the notes or any reviews on this thing, you really just got to go on the Express website, and I'll leave it on the side too, on the comments. And I like, a lot of people, it's a 5 out of 5. There's like, they give them 5 out of 5 stars. Great compliments. Really, you know, I read some just like really alluring kind of smell, and it's honestly, and I mentioned in my other videos that I'm really into the powdery floral fragrances. This is right up my alley. So, but I got this for about, it was $25. It was on sale, but originally it goes for about 40 bucks. So, I mean, and they don't make it, this is the bottle right here, I'll show you, I mean, this is the box, and they only come in 50 ml, so, but again, they're really under the radar fragrances. I mean, there is one or two other reviewers on YouTube that did the number 3. And the number 3 is one that I did myself, and I'll leave it in the description. That's the one that actually has a really similar vibes to Creative Ventus. When I really smelled the number 3 Express, I was like, oh wow, I right there and then I did a video, and this was like about like 3 months ago. So I'll leave my video and somebody else's video on that one too. So with that said, I love it. I mean, I'm gonna wear it. I mean, this is one of those scents that I'm gonna leave, and it's not for maybe I'll wear it in the office, but most likely with these kind of fragrances, I would wear it during after work, you know, after if I'm going out to a social event or something, you know, something like hanging out or happy hour or something. But it has to be in the evening or just cooler days. I don't know if I would wear this. Probably you can wear it in the springtime during the day, but nothing in like dead of like the heat of August and whatnot. But it's a great fragrance. I think it's like this one out of that whole line of like Express 1 Express, 2 Express, etc, etc. I think this is the number 1 favorite of them all. Followed up with, I think, number 3, and then number 1. But again, I'll get back to you. I'll actually go by the end of this week and go and buy the rest, like, you know, because I really, honestly, I smelled the other ones. They're very mediocre. It's nothing special. So I really want to bring you really great fragrances that are well worth it. And with that said, if you have the Express around you, they have plenty of samples. Go ahead. I'll really suggest you guys to go over there and smell it. Even though I'm doing a review and, you know, giving you my opinion on it. Go out there and put it on your skin, because that's what happened to me. It's totally different on paper. I mean, look, I sprayed this like 3 hours ago or 4 hours ago, and I'm smelling like a totally different smell than what I'm smelling on my hand. So that's that. Well, anyway, if you have any questions, please feel comment down below. So and hit the subscribe button. And one other thing, and yeah, the manager is nice enough to give me a whole bunch of test strips. She was like, anytime you want to come over, blah blah blah. I think, I don't know, she was kind of flirting with me, so I was like, okay, well, next time I'm coming, I'm getting your number. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe, and thank you so much.